YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy D Dyson. Secret Invasion season finale, and we get the wrap up for Secret Invasion as NickFury basically wraps up the issue with the Skrulls on Earth. Well, not just the Skrulls, but more so Gravik, and how Gravik was that rebel Skrull. Like, I'm just going to take over because we don't have a home planet. This is going to be ours. And basically exposes Rhodes, or Rhodey, Colonel Rhodes, as a Skrull in front of the president. And now we understand how long he has been a Skrull, basically, ever since Civil War. So everything after Civil War, he was a Skrull. For Endgame was a Skrull, and everything after that. So when it was in Endgame, when he was like, who hasn't been in space? Bink! You know, that was a Skrull. So that's why I'm just kind of like, whoa, that's been a while. Second thing was Gaia getting her powers, as right now she's like the ultimate superhero because she has Captain Marvel DNA. As far as almost every Avengers, we saw Scarlet Witch DNA, as they were both doing Scarlet Witch stuff. It's kind of like old boy who was from Thanos, like just kind of doing this. Like, I thought it was him for a second, but it was Scarlet Witch, and the Hulk. So they both had those powers, but just Gaia ended up having the edge over Gravik. And what better person to lead her people, you know, trying to find them a new planet. Or I think that's going to be in the Marvels, as far as the Kree want to make peace with the Skrulls. So I think that will be a stepping stone into the Marvels of trying to get that accomplished, where they can find their home. And you're going to need Gaia as just Super Skrull, as the only Super Skrull back for the Avengers. So I'm here for that. I'm here for that. Then you wrap up Samuel Jackson's NickFury with his wife. I think her name was like Vera, her real name Vera, you know what I'm saying? So needing her help with the peace treaty, as far as peace treaty with the Kree, and doing it in her own skin. And I love the wrap up. It's like, I love you as you are, meaning like, you know, you've been hiding in this skin for so long, and it's been putting you at ease. And he's like, no, I just love the person that you are. And that means a lot, you know what I'm saying? That really means a lot. And I like that send off to NickFury's, because I feel like with this series, it kind of diminished like the secrecy of NickFury. Like, you know, this guy that just the top secret agent that knows a lot, and it exposed a lot with this series of, he's just a regular guy. You know, he's a regular guy that knows a lot, and the Skrulls did a lot of work for him. And that's kind of how he was able to obtain such a high position in the government agency. So I see with that, but I love Olivia Colman's character, as she is like a female NickFury, and trying to keep this under wraps and trying to help out finding the Skrulls a home, or navigating this, what's going to be taking place, because the president just basically opened an all-out assault on any Skrull that's on planet. So it's just going to be finding a whole bunch of wars where you're just finding these people just shooting, you know, vigilante shooting. So I think that's going to open up in Secret Wars, or Armor Wars, where you're going to be finding these Skrulls in different places, and they're going to get hip to a lot of, you know, Tony Stark technology, and then start building with their alien Skrull technology. So it's going to be different. This is going to open up a whole lot of can of worms, especially on Earth, of what's going on. I feel like it's going to take it to the cosmos in space. But I love the wrap up, because like I said, it was steeped in realism, and you didn't have to call any Avengers to make any cameo. No Brie Larson, Captain Marvel, nobody. Like, you didn't have to call up anyone. He just handled it on his own. So I enjoy that aspect of this show. I give this show a modest 8 out of 10. Just because it was very grounded in its nature. It explained the story in 6 episodes about the Skrulls and NickFury. Gravik was really a force to be reckoned with. I loved, what's his name? Ben Kingsley, I think is his name. I loved him as Gravik, and he was just kind of like a menace to really have a point of why he wanted to be who he was and take over. So I understood that part. I hated that you killed Maria Hill. I feel like you better bring her back at some point, some kind of way, multiverse it. I don't care, bring her back. She's been around since the Avengers. She needs to keep sticking around. That's 10 plus years of this lady working under Nick Fury. She deserves better. So, other than that, I really like this series. It was way better than a lot of other series. A lot of more action, like I said, grounded in realism in this. And it furthers the story of what's going to be taking place in Phase 5 and Phase 6. So I'm here for it. So, you guys enjoyed my review of the season finale for Secret Invasion. Subscribe to my channel, post, comment down below, and like the video. It's your boy, D Dyson. Peace.